song Wilds by Troye Sivan, an openly gay Australian songwriter. This song is part of his Blue Neighborhood trilogy based on his own childhood and relationships he had. As we already can see, the music video is comprised of a variety of flashbacks of his life. So far, 2 moments of his life are shown. The main one being his childhood with his friend, and the second being the present day as shown in the dark flashes. This creates a sense of mystery in the video as the audience tries to piece together how these moments interconnect as the trilogy moves forward.
Trying hard not to fall. On the way home, you were trying to wear me down.
Here's another instance of Sivan's life being shown. It is an older version of himself hugging a guy. While explicitly stated, we can probably assume the guy he is hugging is his childhood friend that he fell in love with.
Kissing up on fences and up on walls. On the way home.
These opening lines frame the entire song as a forbidden love relationship. He loves a guy and is happy when they're kissing up on fences and up on walls, symbolizing physical barriers keeping them apart. The lyrics now foreshadow that as he makes his way home to his alcoholic, abusive father, as later revealed, that the love becomes a burden. This creates an allusion to Romeo and Juliet's forbidden love, where the parents are disapproving, yet the children form a secret relationship regardless. Sivan struggles not to fall or give in, but it wears him down. This adds to their forbidden love argument and the difficulty it creates in their relationship. By alluding to Romeo and Juliet, it effectively helps convey its argument that love is difficult and may not always end up how you imagine it to be. Sometimes it ends as a tragedy.
I guess it's all working out. Cause there's still too long to the weekend. Too long till I drown in your hands. Too long since I've been a fool.
Here's a balcony scene alluding to Romeo and Juliet once again. On the other hand, the use of flashbacks is intensified. His childhood is portrayed as innocent and playful. This is contrasted to the scenes of him embracing his friend, where it is dark and gloomy. In the lyrics, the weekend is where he sees the boy and has fun. However, saying, "I guess it's all working out," he shows that he is content without his friend during the week, implying that something bad happens over the weekend. Again, foreshadowing. The flashback of him embracing his friend shows that eventually he does start to fall in love and drown in his hands. By using anaphora and repeating too long, Sivan shows that he desires those moments. Yet, he calls himself a fool as he knows his homophobic father would disapprove of his relationship. The use of flashbacks shows that what once started off as innocent may end up as something more, causing pain and suffering, again conveying his argument.
Leave this blue neighborhood.
This is the first time Troye Sivan uses the phrase Blue Neighborhood, which is also the name of his album. It becomes an important symbol that Sivan uses throughout his trilogy. His neighborhood refers to his hometown of birth. It refers to his past with a feeling of nostalgia. However, blue is a color associated with sadness and a gloomy mood. This is a feeling he has towards his hometown, as he was never truly happy. Thus, Blue Neighborhood becomes a symbol of a place where he grew up with a small town feeling, where he felt trapped. Additionally, the symbol of colors are present throughout his entire music video. Scenes are tinted blue in which he is in a state of wretchedness. Sivan also wears blue in the video, showing his emotion. This is contrasted by the presence of the other boy, who wears green. Green being a symbol of happiness, life, and energy. These symbols of color contrast each other, conveying the idea that there are brief moments in which they are happy together. However, in the moments of him hugging his friend in present day, in the end, everything is blue and sad.
Never knew loving could hurt this good, oh, and it drives me wild. Cause when you look like that, I've never ever wanted to be so bad, oh.
In this instance, Sivan creates an oxymoron by saying love could hurt this good. Again, this communicates the idea that love is bittersweet. His love is condemned by society, but his moments are a sweet relief. By using hurt as a main verb, rather than a positive verb such as enjoy, Sivan implies that the overall experience is still painful. In the lines, I've never ever wanted to be so bad, shows that in the moment, he doesn't care about what others think. This may reveal his purpose of the song. By showing his audience the experience he had, he hopes that people in similar situations can know that they're not alone. He is sending a message of not to let society prevent you from loving and enjoy it while you can.
It drives me wild. You're driving me wild. wild.
Here, Sivan uses a repetition saying "you're driving me wild." The phrase is a double entendre, in which there are two meanings. The implicit meaning can be interpreted as his friend driving him to be wildly in love, while the explicit meaning can be interpreted as his friend literally driving him wild or insane, as the love creates so many problems. This again aligns with the argument that love can be both a good and a bad experience.
You're driving me wild, wild.